Hey everybody, and welcome back to 3COG. Today we're going to talk about drawing, how to draw a pistol. Understand that this is the basics. There's slight variations going from concealment, appendix, where you're carrying, all that kind of stuff. This is just going to cover some real basics of drawing. Understand that drawing and getting very, very good at drawing and fast at drawing comes down to reps and sets. It's you putting in the time, dry firing, practicing until you really are very, very fast. You do not magically get fast after 5 minutes of practice. And I'm not saying I'm the fastest person in the world by any means. So we're going to break it down. Basically, the draw is broken into 4 segments, right? Grab, draw, smack, and squeeze. So what that looks like is really simple. So the grab is simply establishing your firing grip. You should have your high, firm grip, and I've done a separate video on grip, but get your good grip. You do not want to adjust anything grip-wise once you've cleared your holster. You will, at that time, activate any retention device that your holster might have to keep the weapon in. So grab, draw, weapon comes up. As soon as I can, I'm going to get the weapon level so that if it was a defensive shooting where somebody's coming onto me, I can begin shooting immediately. This is also the point where if your weapon has a manual safety, you should deactivate the manual safety. Smack is simply bringing 2 hands together and squeeze. Squeezing grip and squeezing trigger. So, grab, draw, smack, squeeze. That's it. It's pretty simple, but again, it's one of those things where you've got to practice it again and again and again to actually build speed and efficiency of motion. So, other things that you're paying attention to. You want to get your weapon level as soon as you can. So as soon as you clear holster, get your weapon level. And then you want the weapon to track straight at an angle. So wherever my weapon comes level, and then it tracks at an angle while staying level. Things that you really don't want to do is bowling and fishing. So fishing are the people who draw like this and come down onto the target. You do not want to do that. Right? You do not want to be doing this and then only have your sights lined up once you're at full presentation. You want to be nice and smooth, weapon level, and out. So fishing, bad. The other one is bowling, and you don't want to do that either. Bowling is this, where you're drawing the weapon and coming out, and again, you don't have a shot until you're at absolute full extension. So, grab, draw, smack, and squeeze. Just like that. So, those are your 4 elements: grab, draw, smack, squeeze. The important things about it: grab, build your grip off of that grab. You should not have to adjust anything on your firing hand once you've actually grabbed the weapon. Draw, as soon as the muzzle clears holster, get the weapon level. So I'm not saying that we're going to be hip shooting. I'm saying that we need to be able to if we need to. So grab, draw, smack, bring the weapon to your support hand as soon as you can. Notice that I pretty much always have my support hand here flat against my diaphragm area so that I can meet very, very easily. And then squeeze. Squeeze is the twisting motion of both of my hands locking in the weapon and pressing the trigger. So that's it. It's not glamorous. It's not super high speed. It's not, it's not even necessarily the most interesting thing in the world, but it is one of those things that you need to practice a lot. That's why dry fire is so important. When I first started running the Smith & Wesson M&P 9 2.0, I set out to do 10,000 draws. So I made a schedule. I did X number of draws per day, per week, for a year, and I got my 10,000 presentations so that it's all very, very automatic for me of how to do the draw. If you run different gear, different types of holsters, well, you need to practice that as well. All depends. If you're running from concealment or from appendix, that's going to change a little bit too. On concealment, if I'm going from concealment and I'm still carrying at about the 330 position, you need to clear your concealment garment. The 330 position, you have two options. You can use your firing hand or you can use your support hand. It's kind of dealer's choice. There's pros and cons to each of them. So if I'm here and I'm going to go with my firing hand to clear garment, here, everything else is the same. Everything else from my draw is the same aside from using my hand to move my shirt. Or from concealment, if I want to use my support hand to do it, I can do that as well. So, that's it. Basics, not super high speed. Get it. Hopefully it helps people out there if you're just starting out and you're trying to figure out some things to work on. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Seeing really good growth on YouTube and on my Facebook page, so I appreciate you all for being here. And I'll see you next time on 3COG.